Councillor Palacio.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Fire Chief. On November the 16th, I asked three key questions which resulted in this 20-page report. Now, where you are stating a number of very serious concerns. Now, 2 or 3 days ago, in the media, and I'm referring to the Globe and Mail, for example, you stood up and you endorsed the report. Is that true?
I said for factual, from the exclusive right of way use, that is correct.
Now, if the project as is constructed at the moment, you clearly indicated, or at least that's what's in the report, that the exclusive right-of-way is not usable at all, in this case, to the fire truck services, unless if there were major changes to it, referring to the center poles and to the curb heights as well.
Well, certainly we walk the right-of-way. We know what the conditions are. We did that on Friday. They're identified with the TTC, and we'll have those discussions.
Now, would you be willing at whatever point to prove that point? Why didn't we, when we all of a sudden there was this hastily press conference call, why didn't we have a fire truck as well as a TTC vehicle there present to see how functional?
Why? In the middle of the day, sir, would have interrupted the transit flow in the city.
In your report, it clearly states, I can refer to a number of points, and one of them, of course, in page, for example, in page 10, you are saying, without doubt, this system is totally unsafe. In page 20, you are saying that St. Clair is not usable by the Toronto Fire Service for emergency response. In page 3, there is no doubt that there will be delays in emergency vehicle response on St. Clair Avenue West. And the list goes on, which is a real concern to the local community, to the thousands and thousands of people who live along St. Clair. And that's one of the key issues that I believe that every member of council will be siding with you in terms of making the system safe. Wouldn't you think that that's the right thing to do, maybe just to revisit and to go back once again and to deal with the real issues and concerns that you have and the community has, and to come up with something that's more sensible?
Well, Councillor, I've reviewed the response times from Yonge Street to Vaughan, where the current TTC right-of-way is, from 2006 to 2008 in terms of response time. I can tell you, since the right-of-way is open, it has not created any problems whatsoever for the fire vehicle working on TTC right-of-ways if it was necessary. Response time in the area is acceptable and within the parameters of average response time in the City of Toronto. So I don't know what else we can do in the area, other than we're going to be serving the citizens as we always have.
There is no doubt that the whole road, St. Clair, is going to be reduced to one lane during 20 hours due to the exclusive right-of-way. Now, if the TTC central spacing is going to be that exclusive, not usable to you, how do you plan to use your trucks within the 6 meters that are left for the single lane?
Well, they require 6 meters to establish, and if there's 6 meters of roadway space, and our preference is to run on city streets, not the right-of-way, if there's 6 meters, then we can establish for firefighting operations.
My last question. In the report, it says that your department was consulted.
Correct.
But you never agree, or there was never an agreement that in terms of dealing with the real concerns that you had, that one thing is consulting and one thing is agreeing or doing and dealing with the real issues.
That's correct. We were consulted.
but nothing happened with the real concerns that you brought forward.
Well, certainly it's been brought to the attention of myself and the Chief General Manager of TTC, and we're working very hard to ensure the public safety.
So that's what produced this report. Thank you.
Councillor Palacio.